BBC Hooniverse.
You're watching the TGM production.
Hello, and welcome to this very short film. Today we're talking about The Sea Devils from 2026, the re-edit, the omnibus of the story The Sea Devils, starring John Pertwee as the Doctor. Now, the thing we want to talk about, 1, it was a very good story. 2, it was a very good edit. And 3, I'm really happy that they kept it in the Clungers. That is why I just mentioned this. Because not every day do you get to see a brand new Doctor Who, a re-edited version where they keep in something that not necessarily, it doesn't really enhance the story in any way possible. So, when you're doing an omnibus or when you're doing a re-edit, you have to choose which scenes you think still work with the story, but also fit with the new pacing that you're trying to set. So having the scene where the Master is watching the Clangers doesn't necessarily improve or help the pacing in this new edit, but I'm just glad it's been kept, because you have to choose which scenes you're not going to keep. You have to choose what scenes you don't want to keep anymore, and you have to sort of work out what you sort of want to do with the shots and the show. And it just makes everything seem more complicated, more exciting, more dangerous. It adds like a new layer to the show, and I think overall that's a positive, right? You want it to be this innovative, easy for me to say. You want it to be this interesting, brand new like way of doing it, and that's what they do with this. So it makes it brand new, but also it keeps my favourite element, the Clangers, and that's what you want from a story. You want something that has fun for everyone and includes people's favourite moments, because in an edit of that time you're not going to be able to have everyone's favourite moments, which is going to upset quite a few people, and that's not the aim. They don't want to upset people, but they've not got enough time to keep everything in, so it becomes a double-edged sword, if that makes sense. So I think personally the story itself benefits from these edits, because then it makes it more palatable for an audience that might not be into watching the original stories, which it might not be for everyone. And I think that we do a good job of welcoming people into Classic Who, but that scene is still amazing, and I'm still happy that we've actually got that scene not just back, but we've got it still in the version, because I just think that it's an odd scene to have in the first place, but it's brilliant, it's funny, and it got to feature on QI that one time, and I just love it, because it's one of the funniest moments. Like, the Master's an intelligent person, and the Clangers aren't. It just adds to the world of amazement. And so, overall, I think that the Sea Devils re-edit is funny. I think it's brilliant. I think it still fits with the passion of its original version, but also sort of harks back to what we're going to see in the war between the land and the sea, because that's why they've done it. They only did this because of the war between the land and the sea. So, there you have it. I told you it was going to be short. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.